Most people think obesity simply means being fat. That is wrong. Obesity is not about appearance. It is a biological emergency. It is inflammation. It is hormonal disruption. It is early aging. It is your organs struggling in silence. In this 30-minute deep expose, you will understand exactly what obesity does to the body, why it is rising faster than ever, and how you can protect yourself and your family before it becomes too late. Section 1. What obesity really is. To understand obesity, you must first know that it is not simply weight gain. Obesity is chronic inflammation. Fat cells do not just store fat. They release chemical signals that increase inflammation throughout the body. As fat cells grow larger, they begin to send distress signals that damage your organs over time. Your liver begins to struggle. Your heart works harder than it should. Your blood vessels become stiff. Your pancreas becomes overwhelmed. Your hormones become confused. This is why people with obesity feel tired even when they are doing nothing. Their body is fighting internal inflammation every hour of the day. Obesity is also a hormonal disorder. The hormone called leptin, which is supposed to tell the brain that you are full, stops working correctly. The brain begins to think you're starving even when you have excess fat stored. Insulin, which controls sugar, becomes ignored by the body. This leads to high blood sugar and eventually diabetes. Cortisol, the stress hormone, rises and pushes fat to gather around the stomach. Obesity is not laziness. It is biology being hijacked. Section 2. The real dangers of obesity. The first major organ affected is the heart. When there is extra weight, the heart must pump harder to circulate blood. Over time, the heart walls thicken. Blood pressure rises. The risk of heart attack and heart failure increases greatly. Next is the liver. Fat begins to enter the liver and causes something called fatty liver disease. If neglected, this becomes liver fibrosis, then cirrhosis, and then liver failure. Many people do not know that obesity can damage the liver even faster than alcohol. The brain is also affected. Inflammation from obesity can cross into the brain and affect memory, mood, and decision-making. People may experience brain fog, slower thinking, and even depression or anxiety. Obesity also attacks the reproductive system. In men, obesity reduces testosterone levels, reduces sperm count, and can cause erectile problems. In women, obesity can disrupt hormones, cause irregular periods, worsen polycystic ovary syndrome, and make conception more difficult. The lungs suffer as well. Fat around the stomach pushes against the diaphragm and reduces breathing capacity. This leads to sleep apnea, snoring, fatigue, and a higher risk of sudden death during sleep. The joints begin to wear out because they are carrying more weight than they are designed for. This leads to chronic knee pain, back pain, and early arthritis. Obesity ages the body from the inside out. Section 3. Why obesity is increasing today. First is the rise of ultra-processed food. Modern food is engineered for addiction. It contains too much sugar, too much salt, too many chemicals, and too many calories with almost no nutrition. Your brain becomes addicted before your stomach becomes full. Second is the sedentary lifestyle. People move far less than before. Most hours are spent sitting, scrolling, driving, or lying down. When movement stops, metabolism slows and the body loses its natural ability to burn fat. Third is chronic stress. When stress is constant, cortisol rises and increases stomach fat. This is why stressed people tend to overeat and gain weight around the abdomen. Fourth is poor sleep. Sleeping less than 6 hours confuses hunger hormones and increases cravings the next day. Poor sleep leads directly to weight gain. Fifth is cultural habits. Late night meals, heavy drinking, oversized portions. A culture that sometimes sees being big as a sign of being healthy. A lack of exercise culture in many communities. Obesity is not caused by one habit. It is a combination of small habits working together. Section 4. How to prevent and reverse obesity. The good news is that obesity can be prevented and reversed with lifestyle adjustments. The first rule is to control your sugar intake. Sugar is the main fuel for obesity. Soft drinks, energy drinks, pastries, sweetened juices, and excessive bread are some of the biggest contributors. Your body does not forgive sugar easily. The second rule is to eat real food instead of factory-made food. Your diet should include lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, healthy carbohydrates, and good fats. If it does not grow from the ground or come from an animal, be cautious. The third rule is portion control. A simple technique is to use a smaller plate. Your brain feels satisfied with less food when the plate looks full. The fourth rule is daily movement. You do not need a gym. You simply need consistent movement. Walking for 30 minutes, stretching, basic squats, push-ups, or skipping can make a major difference. Movement is medicine. The fifth rule is to eliminate liquid calories. One bottle of soda contains multiple teaspoons of sugar. Replace sugary drinks with water or unsweetened tea. The sixth rule is to sleep early and sleep enough. 7 to 8 hours of sleep helps the metabolism reset and reduces cravings. The seventh rule is to reduce stress. Simple habits like silence, deep breathing, meditation, prayer, music, or walking can bring cortisol down. Lower cortisol means lower belly fat. The eighth rule is to know your numbers. At least once a year, check your blood sugar, blood pressure, liver function, cholesterol, and body fat. Your body often gives warnings. Do not ignore them. Final conclusion. Obesity is not a curse or a destiny. It is a warning sign from the body that something is out of balance. The body keeps score, but the body is also incredibly forgiving. When you treat it correctly, it begins to heal. Inflammation reduces, energy returns, hormones stabilize, the heart becomes stronger, the brain becomes clearer. Your health is your responsibility. Your life is your responsibility. Your future belongs to the choices you make today. Protect your body now while you still have the power to choose. This is your body. This is your life. This is your future. Take care of it.